In the heart of Paris, where the streets hummed with creativity and the air smelled of fresh croissants and espresso, lived a young dress designer named Claire. Growing up in a small town, Claire had always been captivated by the elegance and artistry of fashion. Her grandmother, a former seamstress, would often tell her stories of sewing intricate dresses for high society women in the 1950s, inspiring Claire to dream of a future filled with fabric, thread, and the beauty of design. By the time Claire turned 22, she had already mastered the art of design, having studied fashion at one of the most prestigious design schools in Paris. However, breaking into the competitive world of haute couture was no easy feat. Claire had spent countless nights sketching designs, creating small collections, and attending fashion events in hopes of getting noticed. Yet, despite her talent, she struggled to find a place for herself in the bustling world of Parisian fashion. One day, while working on a new dress collection in the small studio she rented above a cafe, Claire received a call from an unknown number. It was a prestigious fashion house, Louvre Couture, inviting her to participate in their upcoming runway show. They had seen her work online and were impressed by her vision. The offer was everything she had ever dreamed of, but it came with immense pressure. Claire knew that this was her chance to prove herself, but she also feared that her designs wouldn't be enough. She had always admired the iconic fashion houses of Paris, and now she was about to present her creations alongside some of the finest designers in the world. With renewed determination, Claire poured her heart into her work. She stayed up late, hand-stitching every detail of her designs, creating elegant gowns, sleek evening dresses, and whimsical outfits inspired by her love for vintage styles and modern flair. Each piece told a story, combining elements of romance and sophistication. The day of the runway show arrived, and Claire was filled with a mix of excitement and nerves. Her models took their places, and the lights in the Grand Theater dimmed. As the first model stepped onto the runway, wearing one of Claire's dresses, a stunning midnight blue gown with delicate lacework and intricate beadwork, the audience gasped. The gown shimmered in the spotlight, a perfect blend of classic and contemporary. The show continued, and Claire's designs captivated the crowd. The dresses flowed effortlessly down the runway, each piece more breathtaking than the last. By the end of the night, the applause was deafening, and Claire could hardly believe her eyes when she saw industry leaders and fashion critics rushing to speak with her. One of the most renowned fashion critics, Isabelle Duval, approached Claire after the show. "Your collection was exquisite," Isabelle said, her eyes glinting with admiration. "You've managed to create something truly unique. Your vision is fresh, and I believe you have a bright future ahead." Claire's heart swelled with pride, and for the first time, she felt like she truly belonged in the world she had always dreamed of. She spent the next few weeks meeting with designers, fashion editors, and even celebrities who wanted to wear her creations. The exposure brought her opportunities she never imagined, and soon, Claire's name became synonymous with innovation and grace in the fashion world. But amidst all the success, Claire never forgot her roots. She returned to her small town to visit her grandmother, who had always supported her dreams. Together, they spent an afternoon in her grandmother's old sewing room, reminiscing about the past and discussing the future. "You've come a long way, Claire," her grandmother said, smiling proudly. "Your designs carry the soul of our family's legacy." "I wouldn't be here without you, Grandma," Claire replied, tears of gratitude in her eyes. You taught me that fashion isn't just about making pretty clothes. It's about telling a story, about creating something that makes people feel beautiful and empowered. As Claire's career soared, she continued to honor the values that had shaped her: passion, authenticity, and a love for timeless beauty. She opened her own boutique in the heart of Paris, where she designed dresses not just for the runway, but for everyday women who wanted to feel extraordinary. Her collections became a blend of high fashion and personal expression, each piece crafted with care and intention. Claire's journey from a small-town dreamer to a celebrated designer was a testament to the power of perseverance, passion, and the belief that when you follow your heart, the world will take notice.